Hello, welcome to my review of the DJI Osmo Mobile. It's a gimbal for mobile phones. I'm using it with the iPhone 7 Plus. The iPhone 7 Plus is actually a large phone, so the gimbal, I'm a bit concerned as to whether it's going to be too large for the actual gimbal. Apparently it does fit it, so let's see. It comes in this nice pouch, not extremely protective, it's not very well padded, but it kind of does the job. So here is the gimbal. Very nice piece of kit. The only thing I don't like is the charging lead. Now the charging lead is a USB at one end, which is great, but it terminates with a mini jack on the other end. Absolutely dumb as hell, because I mislaid it this morning. It took me a bloody hour to find the thing, and that's really annoying because you can't use a conventional USB lead, and that is frustrating. But so don't lose your cable, that's all I can say to that. So let's get rid of the case. We don't need that now. Now the gimbal, very nicely made, good quality construction material, well made, and also a nice grip, a nice firm grip on there, so when you're using it, you don't feel as though it's going to give way or it's going to fall apart or whatever. Very well made. And all we do now is slide the phone in. As I say, I've got the iPhone 7 Plus. The base goes in towards the end here, so we slide that into there, he says. Slide that into there, making sure its bum hits against the rubber at the bottom here. It's got good padding on this, actually, on this grip. When you just tighten it up like so, you need to get it balanced before you actually turn the gimbal on. Let's get it around the right way, and that's pretty good. That's pretty well balanced. You turn it on there, hold that down for a few seconds, and there you have it. That's now set, which is really good. That's nice and steady, that's good. Now you need to download the DJI Go App. Presumably it's Android as well as iPhone. So you download the DJI app, get it going, and there we go, that's on now. So we can now start filming. The DJI app is okay. A lot of people saying it isn't, but I've played with it a bit. I do find it okay. The better app is Filmic Pro, which I'll go into a little bit later. But there's various features on the DJI app that is quite nice. One of them, straightforward enough, it's Bluetooth connected. Hit the record button, and there we go, we're recording. Works nicely, and it's nice, good to hold. A very nifty piece of kit. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a few more tests with it. We're going to do some tests using Filmic Pro. Filmic Pro also starts and stops the actual camera from the Bluetooth remote control on the handle. That's much easier to work with. Now you can see already that's a much better screen to see. You've got your apertures you can set, focus point you can set. Hit that, and you can see there the record light, and you've got a much better display with what it's recording. So that would be my choice of apps for this particular device. Let's go for a walk down the garden path. We'd like to see how good it is at keeping the phone steady, and how good the shots come out, whether they're usable or not. I think they're going to be much better than handheld. So, well, we're going to be much better than handheld. So let's go for a walk down the garden path. That's good. There we go. That is really good. So that's just a quick test. Now I'm going to do it handheld without the gimbal, just to see what difference it makes. I'm hoping there's a big difference. Well, there you have it. That's my initial thoughts on the DJI Osmo Mobile. Absolutely fantastic piece of kit. Works really well. Set it up, off you go. Simple as that. One thing I would suggest though is when you do use your mobile phone for filming, it's well worthwhile turning it onto airplane mode, because obviously you don't want to be getting phone calls right in the middle of filming. Filmic Pro I found to be the most stable app for this particular device. It is, as I said earlier, very nicely made, beautiful grip, battery lasts, you know, a long time, which is really good. I still find annoying the stupid way of charging it through the mini jack port here, as opposed to using the USB port. But you know, the stability of it is excellent. You can just hold it there and it's great. You don't even need a tripod. I think that's where I'm going to be finding it a lot more useful. I mean, I did find something that I think other people have said, and I don't know a way around it. I don't know the answer. When you're walking and using it as a gimbal for walking, unless it's the way I walk, I don't know, maybe I've got a funny walk, but it seems to have that sort of jelly effect. If you look at the video, you'll see what I mean, or is it my imagination? I don't know, but it seems to just that little bit of a jelly effect. But on the other hand, when you compare it with just handheld, and it's, you know, yeah, that's pretty crap, isn't it? So yeah, as a gimbal, I absolutely love it. It's a nice size, nice weight, feels really, really comfortable. The iPhone, even the iPhone 7 Plus, which is a much bigger phone, balances really nicely. I've not had a problem with that balancing, and as you can see there, you know, it is really good. Double click on the trigger, and it puts it back to its I don't know what you would call that. It's standard mode, possibly, back to reset. But you know, absolutely superb. And you've got the, as I say, you've got the joystick, so you can do a nice move up and down pan like that, left to right, really good. And with certain apps like Final Cut Pro, you've got the Bluetooth connection, and with a DJI app, you've got the Bluetooth connection for actually starting. I haven't set it up, but it does, I can assure you, it does work beautifully. I use that all the time. So that's my thoughts on the DJI Osmo Mobile. I really do hope you like my reviews. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you do. It means a lot to me. It makes it much more worthwhile doing these reviews. And just so everyone knows, I do get asked this question: do I get given the equipment from the manufacturers? No, I don't. Everything that you see on my channel, I've actually purchased. So there are no freebies and there's no biases. If I like it, I say. If I don't like it, I say that as well. But other than the jelly effect on walking, I do wonder whether it is the way I walk, I don't know. I do think this is a really useful piece of kit. I'm just sitting here now quite casually, you know, and that's just holding that rock steady. If that was handheld, I would never be able to do that. So, you know, if push came to shove, I'd be happily using this to do an interview with or whatever, and I'd just sit there holding it like that, even if I'm not leaning on a chair. You know, that holds that really, really rock steady. So there are many reasons why it's worth keeping this. And will I keep it? Oh, absolutely, I will keep it. I'm going to be getting the adapter to be able to connect a GoPro to it. So I'll be very curious to see how it works with a GoPro. So there we have it. That's my review on the DJI Osmo Mobile. And keep looking at my channel for future reviews. Many thanks. See you soon.